Good Saturday afternoon. We're back here at TV's Kevin. Today I'm working on some arrows. Got to cut this one off some. It's a little long anyway. I got plenty of extra. So I'm putting some new feathers on this one. I've been shooting this one for a while. It's just a target arrow. I've got a loose connection there. It needs to be tightened up and glued there. I noticed it ain't going to be very good for hunting game with that one for a couple of reasons. One, my arrow, if you look at the arrowhead, it's a full 1 inch wide. It's kind of bulky, and I didn't. The metal I'm using to make my arrowheads out of, if you'll notice, is very thin. It's more like sheet metal, and it'll work, but I'd like them to be just a little bit thicker on the arrowhead. Now I can shim them and make them work anyway and get by with killing game, but it's just not as good as having the correct thicknesses, like 5/16 of an inch or even 3/16 of an inch thick steel for your arrowheads when you're making broadheads out of sheet metal. There's several ways to make arrowheads, and I'll get into that in my archery series. What you're looking at here on the table that's laying on below is a box of carbon steel lawnmower blades. Right there, you'll be able to see them. What I'm going to use them for is making knives. Is what I got in mind for them mostly, is to make different kinds of knives. Like I've said many times before, I prefer carbon steel over stainless steel. Stainless steel is a good steel, hard steel, but it glitters too much to suit me. It's too fancy. It's nice to look at if that's the kind of knife you want, but it will, if you want to use a shiny knife, it can save your life. You could use it to reflect off the sun so someone would find you and your loved ones. So it does have its perks as well as its negatives with me. Mostly the negatives with me, because I don't like being seen. I like to see others before they see me. That way I know who's out there and what's going on. And like I said before, if you meet a stranger in the woods, be careful about trusting strangers, or anywhere for that matter, or in town, or wherever you meet someone. Don't think that they got your interest at heart necessarily. Even if they help you, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they gotta play you along so they can get what they want out of you. That's just my thought on it. Now, some people will be a truly good friend, but you can't tell how loyal they are to you until the chips are all down. Your back's at the wall, then you'll know, but it can be a little late. Like I said, not all people are well-meaning, and they don't all mean to help you in life. Some are out to use you, do whatever they can do to get out of it. And then some folks want to make friends only for that purpose, so they can get something out of somebody, not because they really want a friend. Now, I'm not saying everybody's like that, because they're not. I'm just saying that there are some good people who do care about others, but most don't. Even in the Christian community, I don't trust the Christians all that much. Whenever you're listening at your evangelist preachers or any preacher on the air, just listen to what they say. Like, for instance, the other night I was watching this preacher show. Thought, boy, he was sounding good. He was talking about helping others, how he was going to give you a blessing. Sure he is. Once you send him a bunch of money, what he was leading up to, well, here goes. Can't get it in the vise because of that thing. I've got to have that there to hold it. Let's see if I can open that vise. I'll try to steady this rod. What this arrow I'm making it out of is fiberglass. Fiberglass stake, driveway stakes is what it is. Okay, I got it healed, I think. Yeah, I thought it did. Maybe I ain't. It ain't took up the slack yet. comes out there sometimes, and it's a booger to get back in there. There we go. Don't want to tighten it too much. I'm pulling it there. Breaking my arrow head, or my arrow shaft, really. Now, this arrow's always been a little long, so I'm cutting it off and I'll refix a knock for it. A couple ways you can do that. One of them's right here. I think this one's going to be too big. Just hold on. I'm going to fit it up with a custom knock back here so we don't have to cut it. I might have cut it a little crooked there. That won't matter what I'm going to do. I'll find the proper stuff. What I'm searching for is a plastic cylinder. It's made from ink pens that will make you knock. Let me go ahead and plug the power in because we're going to run out of battery power probably here in a little bit, and I don't want us to die here on the camera. Sorry I'm blocking your view, but we'll get her hooked up here. Just hang on. I'm just going to put the power cord to it so we don't lose what we're trying to do here. Alright, maybe it don't go that way. I don't know. There we go. Now we got power. I don't know how much card space I have left. I've got everything going on video card. Should have plenty of time. But I don't want it to run out of time on the load up because he cuts them off sometimes on the videos. They get a little long whenever I'm looking for stuff, but it should already have been. Okay, well, let's see here. Somewhere in here I've got some more stuff that goes to this stuff. Kit to put this together, and that's what I'm looking for. Not seeing it though. Just stuff to put there. I haven't given up on the crossbow series yet. I ain't tired. I just put it on hold on the back burner. Backyard Lawyer did a good job with his. I'm failed time on mine. I'm not sure what I did wrong. He has an accident there about the last. Or not about the last, he's so low. He's really done a good job of it. I ain't saying nothing bad about the project, just mine can't get it to hold. Let's see what we got here. This fishing gear is this one. That's the fishing gear. This is